I'll just tell you what, it's been an amazing day. This started at Salt Lake International Airport bright and early in the morning. We're just getting to the hotel now after a 4-hour flight and a visit to some of these monuments. And one thing I learned today is a thank you goes a long way to these veterans. We saw a lot of that on display starting bright and early this morning.
So you guys are in need of a wheelchair, right?
There was a time when these faces looked younger, when they walked instead of rolled, when they stepped onto a plane, risking their lives in a far-flung theater of war. So many of the 75 veterans on this Utah honor flight served in Vietnam.
We didn't get a welcome home.
And a welcome they never got then is finally here.
You guys are our heroes, and we love you, and we're really happy you're here.
Here, on this plane to Washington, D.C., a new history is being written and handed out to each veteran to read.
Not everybody would get mail when they were deployed, but everybody gets mail today.
Mail time for Bud Prevost was special, a departure in the form of words from the horrors of Vietnam.
You can't explain some of the things you went through.
Prevost says his exposure to Agent Orange during the war is now ravaging his body.
I currently have 5 cancers.
Mary Schellenberger.
Breathing problems. Just found out I had lung cancer.
But the letters from random elementary school students, from friends and family, they help.
It makes me just feel happy.
John Larson!
You grow up fast. It was hard.
These veterans grew up and grew old, but they'll never forget the welcome home then compared to the welcome here at the monuments now.
We didn't get the applause, we didn't get anything. You know, I got spit on a couple of times.
I had no recognition before. And then after 53 years later, it's just amazing. The excitement in the air and the emotion in the air. And, it's just, I don't think I've ever experienced it before.
We'll tell you what, that guy playing the trumpet, we arrived at the airport. He just happened to be a random passenger on another plane, and he saw these veterans, he took the trumpet out, and he played that song. So it was just a really special moment. So many of those on display today. There's a 103-year-old veteran here. There's a tri-conflict veteran, so the Gulf War, Korea, and Vietnam. A lot of special stories. The Guardians along with these veterans. Some of these veterans have never flown since World War II. They are from Utah. They are here in the nation's capital. We're going to give you more of their stories coming up on ABC4 News at 10 tonight, and then follow them again tomorrow. Live in Arlington, Virginia, I'm Nick McGurk, ABC4 News.